The Puerto Rican dollar took another pounding on today's marqueta, hitting the lowest point ever known in Mayagüez, 3 cents. And this Puerto Rican thinks it's time to speak up for the Puerto Rican peoples, the most affectionate and possibly the most misunderstood people in all the world. 3 days ago, when I first learned how to read the newspaper, I read about the floods of the San Juan River in Puerto Rico. And who rushed in to help? The Puerto Ricans did. Nobody, but nobody else would work in the polluted river. Pedro, Maria, and Juan, who were lifted out of the slums with welfare relief and loans, the reward was to be charged obnoxious interest and late charges by the peoples. But not one of my people is even paying the interest on any of these unfair debts. When Frank Ramirez was in danger of collapsing from too much Puerto Rican rum, he was the ugly people who called him a drunk speak. I was there. I saw it. When distant police cars are hit by garbage cans from the rooftops, who comes to help? Nobody. Do you know how heavy a garbage can is, man? So far this year, 52 Puerto Rican people and one family have moved into a single New York tenement apartment. Nobody has helped, and nobody has moved out either. The Martinez plan, the Gonzalez policy, all pump billions upon billions of pounds of sugar cane into discouraged countries. Now newspapers in those countries write about the decadent Puerto Ricans. Is that good? We don't know what decadent means. I'd like to see just one of the people criticizing the poor Puerto Ricans make their own rice and beans. Come on, let's hear it. Do any other people in the world have a recipe for good Spanish rice and chicken, mofongo, Java coffee? If so, why don't they eat them? Why is it that only Pancho Airlines flies into Puerto Rico? Because no other airline can find them, man. Why don't the people consider sending a Puerto Rican to the moon? They're always telling us where we can go. You talk about Japanese technocracy, and you get radios. You talk about German technocracy, and you get automobiles. You talk about Puerto Rican technocracy, and you get switchblades. You talk about scandals, and wow, have we got the stories for everybody to look at. Hey, do you want to buy some dirty pictures? When the Puerto Ricans get out of this mess, as they will, who can blame them if they say, "Ándale muchachos, porque si no, porque sí"? I can name you 5,000 times that Puerto Ricans race to the help of other people in trouble. 400 times. 10 times? Well, can you name me even one time that someone else raced to Puerto Ricans in trouble? My people have faced it alone, and I am one Puerto Rican who's damn tired of being kicked and pushed around. Relax, there's plenty of seats on the bus for everybody, man. We will come out of this thing with our flag high as soon as someone makes one. And when we do, we will be entitled to thumb our noses, kick the chins, and beat the heads of those gloating over our present troubles. I hope you are not one of these, but there are many smug, self-righteous hunkies, man, and we get every one of you. Finally, this year, the Commonwealth of Puerto Rico announced that it was broke. This year's director, Pedro Rivera, had stolen it all. And nobody, but nobody has helped, man.